Tuesday after dark, city stay awake. Lights slow, phone buzzing, numbers on a plate. Playoffs start now, every breath feel late. Boys with the heat say straight to your face. Tuesday after dark, pour it up slow. 808's humming, feel it deep in your soul. Who's in, who's out, yeah, we already know. Heat 18 pressure, got the whole league froze. Late night studio glow on the glass. Screens lit up, every stat in our grass. Everybody nervous when the march get thin. One bad throw and they season just in. Phones ringing inside us talking slick. Vegas numbers moving every time we predict. Ain't guessing, we calculate the field. We don't chase headlines, we make it feel real. They say it's too much and we stay too bold. But pressure tell truths when the weather get cold. If you sting hit mute, don't break your phone. Cause Tuesday after dark, cut close to the bone. Yeah, no lies. Feel that. That late night talk that they don't like. Truth hit harder when the lights real low. Every pick feel heavy like a goal line fight. Class breathing down everybody till stay after dark.
Welcome back after Christmas. Woo. Everybody have a good Christmas.
Hello.
Hey.
Hackathon.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Forehead don't lie. Forehead don't lie.
How's everyone doing? Well, we got so much to talk about. Jam-packed, filled with sports. Jam-packed.
Yeah.
First things first. Right out of the way. How was your guys' Christmas?
Fantastic as always.
More importantly, how was your daughter's Christmas?
She had a blast. She got everything she wanted off of her list.
Perfect.
And some. So at the end of the day, her happiness is my end game, and she was ecstatic. So I had a great Christmas because she had a great Christmas.
Awesome. And Patrick, your wife had fiance?
Yeah, close enough. Might as well be, right?
Common law marriage.
Yeah, common law marriage. Yeah, call it what you want. Yeah, is what it is.
How was
9 years? Oh, fantastic as always. They get what they want. I get what I want, which is quiet, peace, happy, good times.
Nice. That's fantastic. Oh, thank you for asking. Mine went well.
Yours went well. Your wife. How did your wife and family Christmas go?
Well,
that's not a good way to start it.
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Okay.
Right, so, first off, Christmas went really well.
Good.
Right? Because we bought a house this year.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, instead of spending more money, let's just not.
Yeah.
And the wife listened, which was awesome. And I don't necessarily mean that as she doesn't listen, right? She's a strong, independent woman, so obviously she doesn't listen, and she just does what she wants, and I love her to death for it. But so no gifts. It was awesome, but I still got her gifts because
you don't listen.
Well, I thought for sure she was gonna get, and I couldn't. Right?
Okay. So you didn't think she was gonna listen, but you did think she was gonna listen, but you didn't think she would.
You definitely didn't listen, though.
Yeah. You definitely didn't listen.
Yeah. Like I didn't listen at all because like I heard, all right, we won't get gifts, and then we did. But the thing is like we didn't get any gifts like for anyone. We kind of just forgot.
I definitely didn't get gifts for anybody.
No, like it just like Christmas this year, like just kind of like I was singing Christmas in July, everything was great, and then all of a sudden it's over. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one holiday that hits everybody like the hardest, the quickest, and then when it's done, everybody just forgets what day of the year it is and what time it is? Like, because either people are on vacation or they're in that funk.
I don't, Chris. I don't know what to label it, but I do have to give you credit on that one. Yeah, Christmas is weird because there used to be. Yeah, you are playing that game now. I've been playing Anno Pax Roma or Anno 117 Pax Roma, Dude.
Yes, sir.
For an RTS, this one's got me by the balls. But anyways, Christmas is kind of weird because there used to be two types of people, right? Like you had your Christmas tree up November 1st, and then you had people who reluctantly put their Christmas tree up before they had to put presents underneath it.
The day before Christmas Eve, or the day or the morning of, before the kids get awake. Yeah.
Now there's like angry elves. So many
angry elves.
Yeah, a lot of those, and then like just your sad elves. And I get it too, because Christmas has kind of become like a materialistic thing.
Yeah.
And even as a child, you kind of felt it, right? Because like it didn't matter that you got 30 gifts, right?
Yeah.
You were just worried about that one gift that you could bring to school and not be considered a loser or some weird shit like that. So you used to get mad at the greeting card companies. Now we should get mad at like Toys R Us or shit. But I digress. Everything kind of went well, except the gifts I got the wife.
Yeah.
This year, because she always gets jewelry. That's just the thing. This year, I'm like, oh, I haven't got her any bracelets before. So it turns out bracelets, like, that's a sizing thing too, right? Because they can either be super small or too big or not big enough. And it's just like, what the happened to the good old days where you just bought a bracelet and you just put it on? Like, or am I going crazy? Like, did that never really happen?
No, you're not going crazy.
So I'm not doing that anymore. Necklaces and fucking
you're like any kind of jewelry that I can get an extender with,
body piercing shit, like
size or she doesn't have to use it, and you're like, oh, good, I was awesome. I got the right size, I guess. Perfect.
Yeah. Nope. Terrible. All of it was trash. More or less, just I bought really expensive Christmas ornaments because they all kind of just went on the tree. So, because they look nice. But so, lesson learned the hard way. I'd never bought bracelets before, to be honest with you.
I don't think I've ever bought one before.
Yeah. I mean, like, I got one of them Livestrong bracelets every once in a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Is there anybody out there who didn't have one of those?
Is there
everybody had?
Anybody
one,
out?
right?
Is there anybody out there who still has
I'm not
it?
saying paid for it, but everybody had one.
Everybody had a Livestrong.
At some point, I think.
Yeah.
And then it turned into like 50 bracelets. And then you were like, fuck this, I'm out.
Everybody found out he cheated and had 3 testicles or something. Yeah. So
blood doping. Yeah.
He was doping. Yeah.
Blood doping. You know what I wish would come back just on a steady while I watch Illinois smack Tennessee. Big Ten football is so much better than SEC. And we'll talk about this soon too. But them little pogs.
Yeah, I remember I played with those. Yeah.
Gosh, it'd be so cool to start pogging again, Just walk up to a table and
just slam them down with the
slam the old tube down.
Yeah.
You want to get fucked up? Wait. Pog!
Paul, were you into this?
I was, but we didn't there wasn't a lot of, being as that we were a family of 4 kids,
Yeah.
Certain things weren't able to get purchased on a regular basis like other kids, so we had to usually borrow most of those things while we were at school.
I created a side hustle that put me on probation.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking more, Paul, you watched those kids and thought, man, I'm either envious or I hate these people. You were either one or the other. You were the outside person who hated it.
2 things can be true at the same time.
That Charles has nailed that one plenty of times.
2 things can be true at the same time.
Yeah.
I can be
such a revelation.
And I can be excited to be watching, and then I'm like, this sucks. Where's mine?
Yeah. Like way back in middle school, when kids were stealing lunch and I was telling on them, like I thought I was doing good, and really all I was being a douchebag.
You found out you were the narc. Yeah, you were the narky kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reluctantly, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, we are a society of hot stovers, man. You don't learn until you're burnt, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't grow up with a book that tells you not to be a little bitch.
Did we not learn as youth that peer pressure was like the biggest guidance counselor that we had as a child? Like that our friends would tell us to do stuff, and guess what? We were just naive enough to follow along and do it. How many times you get in trouble because I just did it because he told me to, or he told you to do something stupid?
You get that same line, or at least for us in our house, whenever we would say those things. My friend did it. What if your friend jumped off a bridge? You're gonna follow him too?
Yeah. The words "guilty by association" are
every single time
in my brain.
Man, we were little shits.
Oh man, yeah. Well, but to be fair, we also believed that if you drove with the dome light on in your car, you'd get arrested. So
what was another one, Paul? What's one that you grew up thinking was true that everybody told you?
I'm gonna stick with Charles. I'm like the whole
dome light. You're gonna get in trouble. Yeah, you're gonna get pulled over.
I think I didn't realize that it wasn't true until maybe like 2-3 years ago, and I was like, for the last 35 years, I thought my whole life that my mom used to yell at us and it's just because you didn't want the inside of the car light on,
or there is this side note where it was probably better that the light wasn't on, because more often than not, ain't nobody with a seatbelt having on. So you be sitting there and the wrong person goes by, somebody's getting pulled over and going to jail. It's just not who you think
I can think of a couple of them. The swallow gum stays in your stomach for 7 years. Don't swallow your gum. Sitting too close to the TV, strain your eyes, permanently damage your eyes. I think there actually is some truth to that one.
I believe the TV part, because
what about you go outside with wet hair, you catch a cold instantly?
Huh.
What about cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis?
Oh yeah, the cracking the knuckles thing that bugs me out.
That's not real.
Yeah.
No.
About eating sugar makes kids hyper. I think there's got to be something to that.
What about the mountain tiny pecker?
You what?
What about if your mom, if you make that face, it'll get stuck that way.
Yeah. Or leave your mouth open for too long, fly's gonna fly in.
Bird shit on your lip.
Well, money doesn't grow on trees.
I'm like, technically, my child said, technically, money is paper, so it does. I'm like, look here, smart ass.
Yeah.
And remember when your parents would always say no, and you'd say why? And because I said so.
Yeah.
And there was never an explanation. That was ended the conversation.
I mean, for the most part, they were right.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, it's just
because I said so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there was other reasons. I'm not going to explain it to a little 4-year-old shit.
Right.
Like, 4-year-old scratches his ass with the same finger.
All right, Charles. All right. That was fun. All right. We get a lot of
goblins for a reason, don't they?
Diaper goblins.
Is that what they call them?
All right.
I've heard.
All right.
Oh, patch goblins. Yeah.
All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for whatever.
All right. Whatever just happened. Something just tumbled in the background here. It's not like thunder.
Go ahead.
All right, we had this conversation.
Oh, bro, I thought you had some soundtrack ready for like a little.
Oh no. We're not playing that game today.
Diving in today. We're going into this head first.
No. Just
all right.
We got into this conversation, Paul. This just leads us into the NFL. You weren't in on this conversation that Paul and I were having. It's neither one of us are wrong, but the context needed to be had. So we do have 17 games in the regular season now, 18 weeks, whatever, regular season, there's 17 games.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is going for 4,000 passing yards. First time a Bear has ever accomplished this feat.
Yeah.
I only made the statement that it was in 16 games that every other quarterback has done this.
Yeah.
And I said that's the equivalent of 6% of their stats. You divide 100% by 16, you get 6.527 some percent. So on average, 6% of a player's 6.5% of a player's stats come per game.
Yeah.
Well, I took that away. I did the baseball stats. I tried to put an example out there. That'd be equivalent of a baseball player playing 10 extra games in a season. So if they break the home run record, they'd be playing 172 games. I'm only putting this out there because there's 17 games now. Does the NFL need to change records based off of this?
Well,
I'm just saying they need to put there's going to be an asterisk because they played 17 games.
No.
Here's the thing.
There has to be because there's context behind it.
So then if that's the case, before you say something, Charles, if that's the case, then Eric Dickerson's record needs an asterisk next to his because it took him 16 games to break a 14-game record that O.J. Simpson did.
There might be an asterisk there already, but
there isn't. So I'm just saying, if we're gonna move the goalpost, we got to move it all the way back.
I'm just saying, should we? I know where you stand on this, Paul, because it's a record. It's broken either way because Caleb Williams isn't the determining factor of they went to 17 because he said so. The NFL decided to go to 17 games. I agree.
They did it way before he came into the league.
Correct. Yeah. I'm just saying, for context, do we need to have asterisks?
I don't really actually think we ever really need any asterisks. I do understand both sides of the conversation. Okay, for example, if it took you 17 games to beat what I did in 14 games by less than 6.25%, like, you trash. I don't care what the record book says. And a real fan or an analytical fan would know that, and there's always one in the group that shoots it out to everyone and be like, well, to me, that's what matters the most, because it's not about the fact that old boy only had 14 games. He got X amount in 14 games. Imagine what he could have gotten in 16. Like, everyone's like, oh, old boy took this to break it in 16. All right, cool, man. Like, that's how many games there are today. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles.
It was brought up when Adrian Peterson was almost breaking it that he was doing it in an extra game.
Right.
So, yeah, it's brought up at the time that it happens, Paul.
Like,
and I think that's why people bitch about it.
If I have an issue with you beating it by 6 or 7 yards, right? Like, if you're not right, like if you're not beating it in a scenario where it shows you had 1 or 2 extra games, like, okay, cool. Like
you shattered this record.
Right. Like, I mean, like, what? Let's say the rushing record's 2,200. If you broke it in 17 games and you went 2,201, like, all right, cool, good for you. Like, you're in the record book. That's awesome, right? But like, forever the conversation will never leave. It took you 1 more game to do that. Now if the record was 2,000 yards and you had like 195 or 197 or like 2010, right? Like, yeah. 2010, that's 2010, by the way.
Yeah, 2010.
210 yards, right? So you're telling me you beat the record by 10 yards in 16 games, rushed for another 100 in the 17th game. Like, yeah, you earned that one, right? Yeah. Like, and it's not either one of those players' faults then that one got an extra game to do. Like, because honestly, old boy would probably have done more with more games, right? Like,
yeah,
I would have loved to seen O.J. Simpson's record at 17 games during that span. But I think this is arguably this has foundationally built a bigger issue. I think the NFL has a pretty big issue on their hands. There are a couple of games that are going to be decent in regards to betting and whatnot, but most of these 17th game NFLs are
there's been 2 NFL records broken. The tight end from Arizona broke one this past weekend.
Trey McBride
broke the tight end receiving record.
Yeah, he shattered it though.
Well, he just broke it. He just
broke it by like a couple, but
yeah,
he still has another game to add
one more game to add to it. Yeah, so he broke it in 16 games.
Yeah, the same amount of games.
Yes.
Well, 15, technically 15, because he's already had his bye.
No, he broke it. He broke it on Sunday.
Oh, it was the 17th week.
Yeah.
This was so technically in theory
It was 16 games.
Extension, it was 17 week 17.
Well, I'm not these type of records, Paul. I agree with you. Like the one for Caleb, it's a personal record and it's a Bears franchise record. So you should celebrate it regardless. Yeah, if he makes
he's
it,
108 yards away from breaking the franchise
the franchise record, which
but he's 270 yards from breaking 4,000 yards.
Yeah.
Whether he gets either or, I'm not losing sleep over.
This is what I was trying to say. This is what I was trying to get.
If he breaks both, though, at the end of the day, it happened. Whether people want to acknowledge it as a legit 4,000 yard season, that sounds like a them problem.
It'll be it's beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Well, here's the thing,
that fits for this situation as well.
Well, I told this is kind of where I was getting at it with Paul when we were talking about it. Was
a little more stone on the one side.
Do you risk getting that record because it is a franchise record and it is you don't risk injury because you have the number 2 seed in the playoffs. Like you have a home game. You're going to be favored. You have a good chance to go to the NFC Championship game if you get past the Packers.
If we lose and Philly beats,
yes, you will lose. You'll lose the 2 and you drop down to 3, and then you end up having to play a much tougher game.
I'm going to tell you now, like I've been saying all year long, I don't care where we're at in the playoffs. It's the simple fact that we're in the playoffs practically a year early. We're playing with house money at this point. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If we get a playoff win, great. Again, nice. we're already ahead of schedule and we're progressing as a better team than we have the last couple of years. So at the end of the day, regardless of what other Bear fans may think or want to say about what I'm about to say next, I'm happy with the outcome of whatever happens this season, even after the playoffs. I am happy because, again, at the beginning of the season, I already had low expectations. So the way that we end this season is already past my expectations. So I'm happy.
It's just like Jordan Love being in the playoffs every year he's been a starter. Like that's significant. Like Packer fans are greedy. Cool. But
I'm happy.
The loud and obnoxious ones are.
I'm like, you can't take that joy away from me. Whether he gets 4,000 yards or not, whether they rest our starters next week or not, it's irrelevant to me.
What's your confidence level? What's your confidence level, though?
Our defense doesn't give me a lot of confidence.
No. About him breaking the record. I don't. The Bears are going to be just fine. They can score.
I'm like, I think he can do it. I do think he can do it. Like,
he can definitely. He can get the first. He can get the franchise record in the first half if he just balls out.
I think he can do it. I have no doubt that he can do it. Will Ben Johnson keep him in the game long enough to?
If they have a lead by third quarter, he's not going to be in there in the fourth.
I'm like, I would hope not.
You're just going to run the ball at that point.
I'm like, but either way, I'm happy with whatever happens on Saturday. On Sunday,
right. Charles.
Either way,
as Packer fans, we cannot feel good going in on it'd be a 4 or 5 game losing.
Now you're on a 3-game.
Be a 4-game losing streak if they do not beat Minnesota. And I know they really don't. This game means nothing. As a Packer fan in resting players, I don't feel confident going in on a 4-game losing streak if we don't look, even if we lose, but we got to look better. You can't look the way that you did last week.
You don't think Malik can lead the second team to a victory?
I believe Malik Willis. I don't even know why they would even start him. I would start Clayton too, and maybe in the first half. I mean, Willis has his entire future ahead of him. And I know it's up to the coach, and LaFleur's not. He's going to put the best option out there, which is going to be Willis because they don't want Love to get hurt. But I don't think Green Bay is going to go out there and say we need to win this football game. We need to dominate it. But they want to at least set the tone that they play good and they don't look like absolute dog shit.
Who wins the Super Bowl at the end of the year?
Right now?
I don't know.
No, just in general, what team ends up winning the Super Bowl at the end of the year?
The hottest team usually going into the playoffs. Almost every single time.
That's a good Well, that's a good name for it. The hottest team going into the playoffs could also lose their starting quarterback in their first playoff matchup, and then
that rarely happens. It only happened to the 49ers in the last 40 years.
But because it happens, it's for me personally, it's not a great enough answer to
whoever wins between Seattle and San Francisco.
No,
going the favorite into this.
I love you guys. I must be wording it.
He's talking about for context. Who wins?
I'm thinking Seattle.
Well, no, not this year at all. Not this in general. In general,
the team that usually protects their assets
wins the Super Bowl is generally the healthiest team.
The fulliest, healthiest team going into the playoffs has the best shot.
I mean, that's the team that wins the Super Bowl when they get there, right?
You're going in with momentum. You're going in with a full, healthy team on both sides of the ball.
Right now,
have everything on your side.
But now with with what Patrick was saying, who gets to the Super Bowl, it's generally more often than not the team that's hottest going into it. That's won X amount. For example, the last time the Green Bay Packers went in as the 7th seed around this scenario,
2010.
6th
seed, I believe they were.
When we won the look at angelic moment when we won the Super Bowl,
because that moment died and went to heaven.
I'm just saying. We also
that's a sign, Paul. That's a sign.
We also went on the road.
It may be a sign, but it doesn't mean it has to come.
We had to go on the road.
Charles,
I do not fear at all going into this. I think we should rest all of our players. It doesn't matter how we win or lose.
I do not disagree with that.
I don't think you're already here. You're gonna be
already. We're not going up. We're not going down.
You're there.
So
if they win, it's on Willis's shoulders, and if they lose, it means nothing.
I don't even know.
You're either going to face Chicago or you're going to face Philadelphia. That's the only two teams you have.
Well, determining up to you, Paul, is if we play Philadelphia or Chicago.
No, I'm saying those are your only two opponents. You're either going to play Chicago.
The other kick too is when does Chicago play Detroit at night?
We are the 4:30 game.
When's the other game?
Sorry. Which one?
The Packers.
The Eagles game.
I think that's the noon game.
So going into the Bears game, they will already know if they're the 2 seed or if they have to win. I think Caleb Williams is going to be.
If the Eagles lose, we automatically get the 2 seed.
Yeah, absolutely. So why are the Bears going to play anybody in that game too? We're not going to know. They don't have to have that list. Yeah, they don't have to have that listed.
The Bears actually play an hour before, hour and 25 minutes. They play at 1 something and they're 2 o'clock. No. Yeah, the 3:30 game is the Philadelphia game. Yeah, Commanders Eagles at 3:30 on CBS. Bears Lions at 3. Well, it's the same time. You play at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
So you won't know, and they're not going to be scoreboard watching until probably halftime, because I guarantee you Ben Johnson does not want the players to look at that scoreboard. He's the type of coach that I can assume they're going to look at it, but the players aren't.
We're focused on Detroit.
Yeah, you're focused on winning the game.
He runs the same plays he did while he was running in Detroit.
Yeah, and guess what? If you're a Detroit fan, you got to be pissed about that.
Well,
did they mess up?
You can't be too mad because
did they mess up and take their own coach? I want to put this out there because I want there to be a hot take on this. Cut this. Are Detroit Lion fans absolutely disgusted with themselves that they chose Campbell over Ben Johnson? And I know this is something that they didn't really have a choice at the time to do, but are they pissed that they didn't keep him long enough to have that option?
Do
you think he's a better coach?
You're going to have to ask Detroit that.
I think there'll end up being rumblings about this, yes.
Well, I'm just saying, do you think he will be a better coach, I guess? Campbell is a good coach, but is Ben Johnson, I guess, does he have the potential to be better? It's to be seen, correct? But it's looking pretty damn good.
Way too early. I'm like,
yeah. I mean,
I will say this: saying that a year removed, right? We've literally swapped places. They went from the first place team last year. We were last, and now we've literally. If you look at the standings from last year, from top to bottom, it's literally upside down.
All right, who in your eyes, coach of the year? There's only 2 in my
eyes.
I
honestly think it's Liam from Jacksonville.
I'm gonna say he's got to be 1A, and 1B has to be Ben Johnson.
The only reason why I say, and I would love Ben Johnson, don't get it twisted, because what he's doing here is fantastic, right? I'm not taking away. I'm not trying to be, full on Bears, but it's just to see what he did with Trevor Lawrence, because we all agree, we all said it on this panel.
Oh, the California kid, yeah.
He's just not that guy. And to be able to take Trevor Lawrence in his 5th year in the league and make Jacksonville as hot as they are and potentially able to get the number 1 seed in the AFC in his first year, that says something.
I think it should go to Mike Vrabel.
No.
Why not?
Because that division is dog water. It's trash.
It's not even that. I don't know. I'm
terrible.
like,
come on.
I don't know.
That division
it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me because again, Drake May is in the MVP conversation. So
Drake May's the MVP, bro.
Again, it wouldn't shock me. It would not. However,
only by default because Stafford effed up.
Well,
Stafford could have had. Yeah.
He's done more with less.
Yeah, arguably, yeah. Well, he might be doing even more with less. Segue, Stephon Diggs. Absolutely idiotic, stupid. Allegedly shoved his chef or assaulted his chef or something, and she said that he choked her and blah blah blah, and he's gonna settle with her. Of course, money's involved. Wow, really? This is America, people. Cash is on the table. Criminals go out the door. That's how she works.
Yeah. I didn't actually look into this. I just laughed at it. I laughed at the headline. It's an NFL player doing something stupid. They're going to pay their way out of it, and that's the end of it. But it's not just NFL players either. I mean, if you have money, you just pay your way out of it. It's it's just kind of the NFL. It's just kind of the NFL's way. The Patriots don't care as long as they just keep winning. And Mike Vrabel's definitely the coach of the year.
I hear you. Again, my vote is Cohen. I just think that I don't know. I don't know. It's just him. I feel like he's going to win it. I would love for Ben Johnson to win it, but I just don't think that he's going to win. I think what he's done in Jacksonville is going to outweigh what he's doing in Chicago. It just looks better in a sense, like flashier wise, but they both done pretty much similar things as far as going from as bad as a franchise Chicago was last year and the untrust that Trevor Lawrence had. Nobody trusted him.
Here's the problem. Jacksonville is only going to beat their predicted win total by 2 to 3 wins, where the Bears are possibly going to beat theirs by 7. I
would love for Ben Johnson to win it. I just think that the hype behind Trevor Lawrence and how long he's been in the league and just the decline in faith of him being a franchise quarterback versus Caleb going into his second year, coming from a bad situation and having already the offensive weapons that he had. It's cool. It's great. It's fantastic. We got 11 wins, possibly could get 12 wins. So that's already more. That's 7 more wins than we had last year.
I think if you'd have won that boat race the other night, you probably would have won it.
If we could have pulled off that win, we possibly. But it's just what he's doing with Trevor Lawrence and making him look like he was supposed to be coming out of college 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I think that speaks volumes for the kind of coach that he is in Jacksonville. And then we all know that weird little Duval thing that he did. It was just creepy. Nobody believed in him. Like, that was just the weirdest setup press conference I've ever heard in my life. But my vote is for Liam. Again, if Vrabel gets it, I wouldn't be surprised if Vrabel.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't really think those two should even be in the top 4.
Actually, do you know what the odds are right now?
I think Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel number 1. Nope.
I think
Kyle Shanahan number 2. Mike McDonald number 3, and Liam Cohen 4. Ben Johnson is.
You gotta understand.
Sean Payton or honorable mention.
I mean, here's the kicker.
Weird with Sean Payton. Yes.
Yeah, that's probably just a social media thing.
He should be higher on that list, to be honest. But yeah,
Ben Johnson is just being a good coach, which is surprising because we don't see that with the Bears. But it wasn't the Bears organization that was terrible; it was the head coach and the coaches that were terrible. You guys had a good roster. It had a few holes, right? And I can't. I mean, you say a lot,
but coaching was the biggest issue. It was a glaring issue.
Well, absolutely. Now you bring in a coach that's doing his job,
right.
And the roster is producing,
it's meshing.
Yeah, the roster is doing better than we all thought it would. Absolutely, but at the same time, on paper, the roster is kind of doing what it's supposed to do. It's staying healthy. It's working out well. Now, I mean, you've got Jacksonville too, right? Like, it's not a surprise seeing Jacksonville play good football with Trevor Lawrence. He's a quarterback who's gotten.
This is what was expected of Trevor Lawrence.
Absolutely, it took a coach being a coach. Now, if both of those teams were undefeated,
whole different ballgame.
But now you have coaches like Seattle and the Patriots, and you have San Francisco who like, and then again too, and I do laugh, but I am going to throw Matt LaFleur's name in there. I mean, bro, before last week's game, we had 20 starters on the injured reserve. Yeah. And in the same breath, the Packers have somehow made it into the playoffs, which is something Detroit did with their broken-ass team, and everyone was calling for Dan Campbell to be coach of the year because they won a couple extra games doing the same fucking scenario. Like, that's crazy to me. So, again, while I do personally, I think it's going to come down to Mike McDonald and McDonald and Vrabel. Just personally, I think those two are the better conversations.
Again, there's a lot of good names that you could put in this hat.
Very much so. Very much.
And it's like you can't be really too upset with who takes it because, again, what Vrabel did last year to this year. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad.
The Steichen effect, bro. We have to take that into a possibility.
Can we also just give Sean McVay his flowers for his coaching tree? The man is he is out here just planting coaches everywhere.
Yeah.
Like the original, that's insane for as young as he is to have 5 or 6 head coaches in the league currently as head coaches. No, 5 because old boy from got.
Can we say that Vrabel is now from Matt LaFleur's tree?
Is he?
I'm just saying, Vrabel went and assisted under Matt.
The
next year got a job, and now he's in the running for coach of the year. That's all Matt LaFleur.
No, I'm not doing that.
Now Mike Vrabel is from the Matt tree.
That's some
no. Mick, you guys forget where McVay came from, right? This is all coming from the Mike Shanahan
tree.
It's not the McVay tree, buddy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Matt LaFleur, Mike McDaniel, Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay. But then you forget about Bill Walsh, Parcells, Brown, Andy Reid. That was all one tree. That one was greater.
Every once in a while, a tree drops a fucking acorn and sprouts a new damn tree.
If Vrabel belongs to anybody, it's Bill Parcells. Not is it Parcells?
No, Vrabel belongs to Matt LaFleur now.
Vrabel belongs to Matt LaFleur.
Both of you have not brought a good enough argument to sway me.
Neither have you.
I've brought the perfect one.
I don't even know the connection between the two. What's the connection between the two?
He was on the sideline for a couple of days.
He got fired mid-season from Tennessee. He
was a special assistant. A special assistant to LaFleur.
He went and he became a special assistant to Matt LaFleur, got a job with the Patriots, and is now the #1 pick for Coach of the Year.
I don't know what's in that strain that you used today, but you need to not buy from that person.
No, you're right now, bro. I'm telling you, this is Matt.
It is not working well with your brain.
And
your cells are not clicking.
He's my dark horse for Coach of the Year, winning the playoffs, because
this guy said Vrabel is this LaFleur.
Here's the storyline that I've generated while listening to you talk about the Bears.
The LaFleur spy coaching tree. Yes. Paul.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now here's the scenario I've created. When we were mostly healthy, we beat the Bears. That took the Bears 5 quarters and our entire team to get kicked out, including multiple faulty sideline balonies. And these can sound like excuses all you want. It is reality. Sometimes you're just simply speaking in reality. It took you a comeback scenario in 5 quarters and 2 of our quarterbacks out to beat us. I'm not worried about the Bears. I'm more worried about the Eagles defense, but I'm not worried about the Eagles either. And in that same reality,
they shut the run.
The Bears shouldn't be worried about the Packers. The Bears shouldn't be worried about the Eagles. The Eagles shouldn't be worried about the Packers. The Eagles shouldn't be worried about the Bears, because this season has so much parity, which is why I truly believe the Packers need to stay healthy.
I hate the
Bears keep the 2.
I think the Lions are going to lay down for Chicago regardless. So,
oh hell no! The Lions.
You don't think so?
No, the Vikings just took out the Lions. Now it's the Lions' turn, right? Like the Lions are going to do what they need to do, and it's Ben Johnson. They're going to lay down to Ben Johnson, bro.
They got why? So they can get the worst draft pick? I don't think they're going to try. I think they're buddies.
They're already in the middle of the pack. How much worse or better can it get for them?
Two places, 2 picks they can get better if they lose the game. They can get 2 extra picks. 2, they can bump up 2. Yeah.
That shit don't matter in the NFC North.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about
draft some AFC South bullshit.
Yeah, the NFC. Well, the only thing is, if Minnesota and Detroit win, this will be the first time in NFL history that the NFC will have a whole division of teams with an over 500 record.
Bro, we almost did it last year if the Bears weren't terrible.
Like, almost doesn't count.
Yes, it does when you're talking about a multi-year buildup to this scenario.
Weren't the Bears 2 games under last year?
Fuck no. We were 5-12 last year, buddy.
Yeah, that wasn't even close, Charles.
We had 3 teams over 500, 1 not there. This year, we have the opportunity to
lay down there.
I would like to claim that I said JJ McCarthy was going to come back and have a much better season than people thought he was. And Minnesota's a much better football team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Than everybody thought they were.
I'm just saying,
that offensive line was trash.
If Green Bay brings out the fucking practice squad in Minnesota, and the way Minnesota has been playing the last couple of games, why do you expect Green Bay to win? How do you expect Green Bay to win that game?
I don't, but I also don't expect them to lay down either. Yeah.
Well, no, I expect them to go out there and play, but again, it's the fucking practice squad.
Go fight, win. Yeah, the practice squad.
This isn't the movie The Replacements. This is
Rudy.
the NFL.
We're going to see a bunch of Rudies out there.
Quite possibly. Yeah. I
so
think
what?
Okay. The old boy that nobody knew his name until he
Charles,
threw the interception that wasn't his fault.
Is this
Green Bay by 50?
Green Bay by 50.
I was going to say, is this the week we break the 50 streak with Charles or no?
Man. Green Bay isn't Green Bay fucking Packers. They're going to win by
replacements, 50. Paul. The fucking replacements.
Green Bay by 50.
Green Bay by 50. You don't get it. That's how it is. That's how it always is going to be.
He doesn't care if Phil Rivers transfers over to freaking Green Bay. Green Bay by 50.
Green Bay by 50.
Yeah, Green Bay by 50. You know, listen, it is smart for Green Bay to rest their players because the healthiest team wins the Super Bowl. And
again, you guys aren't moving anywhere. Regardless win or lose, you're not moving up.
The parity this season is uncomparable. The amount of times the #1 Super Bowl contender has changed from week 6 until now is astronomical.
And when you bring that into fruition, if you're the healthiest team rocking in there, yeah, we don't have Micah Parsons, but we did have Micah Parsons last year, and our defense was still pretty good. There's the blah, 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 the Baltimore Ravens, a lot happened. I'm talking about a healthier Green Bay Packer team, not a team that's going in with 20 fucking players on their roster. That's not a dream, that's a possibility. Now, I'm saying it now because when it becomes a reality, y'all will bow to your Messiah.
I won't.
Paul's gonna just bring up the fact.
Unless your name is Jesus Christ.
Football.
I agree.
Football. Don't make me go down to the courthouse and change my name to Jesus, because on paper it says
I need to see your hands first to see if you got holes in your hands.
I can't go
Technically, it'd be right here. And then
I can't go that far. I can't go that far. And then my
Can you turn water into wine?
Who's in the room?
And I'm not talking about that prison wine stuff that you do in the toilet.
I had turned something into tears. All right, who's in the
There's
room?
anything that we learned.
Listen, come hell or high water, it will always be Green Bay by 50 for Charles.
Yeah. It makes sense. And so win or lose, it doesn't actually matter. I am curious to see, like, this is an opportunity that Green Bay doesn't get very often, or teams don't get very often, unless you're on one of the sides of the pendulum.
Yeah.
But Green Bay has the opportunity to see what their bench can do in the opportunity of need. Now, we've had multiple opportunities.
It's like a preseason game, yeah.
Yeah. But that is what I was getting at earlier in the show when I said I think the NFL has a problem. I think Week 17 has become more of a preseason game than it has anything else. I would wait to buy Week 17 tickets until Week 13 or 14, or I would buy them early to scalp them late, right? Would be the only reason why I would buy Week 17 tickets.
For a lot of teams, it's definitely a preseason game.
You got the Rams, who probably aren't going to play anybody. You got the Bears or Eagles who are just going to walk into it going, we don't care what road we take. We want to go into the playoffs, and they're probably both going to rest. And
again,
in reality,
we're playing at home, so Philly and Chicago are in the mindset, hey, we got a home game, so how much do we want to put out there? And
doesn't matter. Win or lose, you have a home game, and it would just
who we're playing.
It would be really terrible to lose an offensive lineman or something stupid like
a skill player
or that core foundational piece. Yeah. Just because you wanted to be second instead of
the only two teams going into next week in the NFC that are playing that have to play their whole time is Carolina and Tampa Bay.
Oh, you don't think that the 1 seed matters?
Well, I'm saying Seattle and San Francisco and Carolina and Tampa Bay are the only.
Well, no, okay. Let's get this very, very clear.
I'm like,
whoever loses the San Francisco Seattle game is a wild card team, not a number 1 seed, a wild card team.
Listen, that
game matters a
Here's
shit
the thing.
ton.
So just for clarification, I just want to put something out there, and not to be too
home field advantage matters a lot.
So
more
I have therapy Monday and on Wednesdays, right? My therapist, he's a huge Seahawks fan, right? And so he didn't realize something yesterday. Because every 10 minutes we talk about sports. That's how we
you gotta have that little bit of you're relaxed.
Right? And so I brought up a scenario that he was unaware of.
Okay.
When it comes to Sam Darnold. And I don't think a lot of people are piecing this together.
That's not his real name, but yeah, go ahead. Come on,
Sam
Charles.
Darnold is literally in the same scenario all over again that he was last year, this year.
He's in a much better. I'm talking
about situational as far as what the game means. The game means just like last year.
Minnesota against Detroit.
We're playing for the number 1 seed and the division title, just like they're doing this year, playing for the number 1 seed and the division title in the NFC West.
Yeah,
it's literally all over again. Now the question is he going to let that scenario bury his head in? And
everybody thought that they were going to lose to San Francisco, but this guy didn't think that was going to happen.
San Francisco in week 1 is a whole different San Francisco that's in week 18.
No. They didn't play San Francisco in week 1. They beat them a couple weeks ago.
Whenever they played them.
That was prime Purdy when they played them.
I think that game's gonna be interesting, but I got my money as the game of the week that's gonna be Carolina and Tampa Bay. I think that's gonna be
that. Is it sad what has happened to Tampa Bay though?
Dude.
Losing your start. They basically lost almost all their receivers. Yeah.
And if they division, they're gonna be under 500.
If that team would have stayed healthy, they would have been a much better. That would have been a much better team going into the playoffs.
And I'm not saying to take away from Seattle or San Francisco because I think that's going to be a knockout game. I really, really do. But it's something about Bryce Young right now that I think he's going to outplay. I feel like he's going to outplay Baker.
Carolina could be a dangerous team to wild card team.
Carolina and Tampa Bay has the higher ceiling, but I would have to give game of the week to San Francisco, Seattle.
Yeah,
because I think Tampa Bay and Carolina have the same potential that the Bears and Detroit have.
I just think the chance of playing on the road versus the chance of having home field advantage throughout the playoffs, you got to play that game. You got to try to win that game.
I'm like, those 2 games, you have to play all your starters. There's no skimping on anything when it comes to those 2 games.
I mean, but
there's too much on the line.
If it comes down to it and you're down by 10 in the 4th and there's like 8 minutes to go, you try one more drive. And if it doesn't pan out, you kind of take your foot off the gas.
I don't see either one of them 4 teams doing that.
Yeah.
I
could see maybe Seattle because they weren't expecting to get there, and San Francisco's got the lead, and say they hand it off to McCaffrey.
I don't think San Francisco expected to be where they're at now with all the injuries.
Well, that's probably why. That's probably why
the schedule had them in the probability of being here. Just
before the season started.
Not the number 1 seed in the NFC, though.
No.
But I mean, you can even say the same thing about the Patriots. But the difference in my mind with the Patriots is the beginning of their schedule, they weren't supposed to really win any game.
Yeah,
and they won them all.
They were supposed to be 0-4 the first 4 weeks, and I think they won all 4 games.
They won them all, and then all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, when do they lose? Mm-hmm. Right? And then it's just become an any given Sunday scenario where you had Carolina smoke the Rams, and now you just had
it's kind of
like it feels like Kirk Cousins was out there auditioning for a new team, bro. Like it's like holy,
he was out there like he became Minnesota Kirk.
So
nothing, but
so that's going to be an interesting offseason watch. But I mean, there's so much. Every one of your arguments is true. But there's so much parity in the NFL this year that it just
like I said in the chat earlier, though, like every single team that makes it into the playoffs this year in the NFC, and you even said in the AFC, there's like no true like
you're not afraid of anyone. No one should be afraid of anyone.
Like there's flaws enough to expose to any team.
Everyone's got those games on their schedule. We talk about Cleveland and Carolina, yada yada yada, but it's like, all right, well,
the Rams lost to Carolina too,
and I mean, and the Bears,
like I said, that's scary team.
What, 30 to the Ravens.
Yep.
No, we lost by 16. Calm the fuck down.
You had a couple garbage time touchdowns.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
I'll give you the scoreboard then. But 2 things are true at the same time. You got your
scoreboard. I'll give you the scoreboard.
You guys got your mud hole stumped in your butt.
Yes, we did. 3 things can be true at the same time. Does that make you feel better?
three. We went from 2 things to 3 things can be same.
Does it make me feel better? No, because we still lost.
We still lost too. So whatever, right? But that's my point. But then you a couple weeks prior to that though, didn't the Bears beat the Eagles?
Yeah.
After.
Like and didn't just beat the Eagles, right? Like nobody could come to the table and be like, "Oh no, the Eagles gave that away." I think the Bears ran for like almost.
There were still a few people that were still saying
whatever. There's idiots everywhere, but I'm saying you run for almost
200 yards.
Yeah, you run on that Eagles defense for over 200 yards, like
100 yards a person.
You know, and then you go to Green Bay and you lose by an interception, right? Like so it's again like it's not they're. Every fucking week,
it's literally it's like we've been saying for like, especially like the last 6-7 weeks. It's literally any given Sunday.
Right. So it's just, for me, I'm looking at the healthiest team, because there isn't a hot team going into the. You want to know the hot team right now going into the playoffs? Carolina.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville's very
Jacksonville
hot.
too. Yeah. The thing, we could see a Jacksonville Carolina Super Bowl, and then all of us are screaming the J-Lo curse is real.
What I was going to say, isn't the J-Lo thing going to come up just like Charles said?
Bro, like it could be Green Bay versus fucking the Panthers.
But one thing,
the NFC Championship, and because the Packers lost to the Panthers,
the NFC
Championship, it's going to be in the fucking goddamn Carolina.
Even if y'all would have beat the Panthers, they're the 4th seed, so they would have had the home game either way.
They're going to be in the home game.
Yeah, they're going to have a home game.
But to say, if that were to be a thing, just to say that Carolina's hosting an NFC Championship game
as the 4 seed,
who's the coach of the year now?
It's still Liam.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's people right
now
that
listen. And Canellis, you have to give him credit for the way that he had this year.
Now you've got the AFC.
I do.
Right,
I give him credit.
So you got the AFC. You've got. I mean,
you got Denver. You got New England. You got Jacksonville. You got the
Chargers are in it, right?
Yeah. Like you listen. Like
any one of those teams at any time is good.
I don't have faith in Pittsburgh. I don't care what anybody says.
Any one of those. Oh yeah, because the other team is going to be Pittsburgh or Baltimore.
I don't have faith in Pittsburgh. I say Baltimore comes out and wins that game.
But here's the thing: Baltimore just put 41 on Green Bay in
Lambeau. They can literally quarterback out of the playoffs next week. That's another game we have.
Dude, there's
a lot of implications on that.
They put their playoff chances on Derrick Henry's back, and he just bulldozed through it.
Ran for over 200.
And then you lost to Cleveland.
The only team to do that to Green Bay this year, other than Derrick Henry, was Rico Dowdle, right? But then but a couple games before that, you had the Eagles, or you had the Bears, who just came off an over 200-yard performance against the Eagles, who barely rushed for 80 total yards with 2 running backs.
Again, this NFL season is in the twilight zone.
That same team goes and gives up 41 to fucking Baltimore at home. So it's whatever. Good luck.
Any given Sunday. Listen, but the way this season has ended or is going to end is going to lead to probably one of the most exciting playoffs that we've probably witnessed in a long time. Regardless of the outcome, this is probably going to be one of the most exciting footballs.
The Bills are in it too. So that's what I'm saying. If you came up to me and was like, so-and-so is going to win the Super Bowl, I'd be like, okay.
I mean, you might be right.
I think it could be this person, but that's very valid, right? Like, yeah, you're probably right.
And we also acknowledge this. I want to just say this for Josh Allen, my guy. You don't have Patrick Mahomes. You possibly might not have Lamar Jackson, depending on what happens in the Steelers-Ravens game. Like sir, if there hasn't been an easier way for you to get to the Super Bowl, in a sense of like to take control, this is your year.
Right.
Your Achilles, your kryptonite is not in the playoffs this year. Patrick Mahomes is at home.
I just think the playoffs are the Bills' kryptonite. It's just
anything that starts with a P.
That ends with a ring.
Listen,
anything that ends with a ring.
What other NFL team has gone to 4 straight Super Bowls and never took one home?
The Vikings?
The Vikings.
No, I'm talking about in a row.
Oh, no, they didn't go to 4 straight. They never
4
been
straight. Ain't nobody did it but Buffalo.
Yeah.
In the 70s, the Vikings went to 4.
Thanks a lot, Norwood.
Either way.
Yeah.
I don't think
Norwood. I think he cost
because the Vikings ended up getting a new a domed stadium before they got bench warmers.
Let me see.
But I digress. While you're looking that up, we do have to speak on the Michigan hire. I'm excited, but I want to see results. So I've got no feelings right now. This could be a great hire, or it could just be another hire.
No, they haven't been to. They've been to 4. but it wasn't 4 consecutive Super Bowls.
Okay.
But they've lost all 4.
They've
Clearly.
lost all 4. Yeah, because their owner at the time was like, "Yo, you want bench warmers? Win a Super Bowl," and then they lost 4 Super Bowls.
So I guess they never got those bench warmers.
No, they got a stadium. They got a dome before, and then the dome fell, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go play here," and then they got the big ass stadium. I tell you, yeah, I mean, wow, what a conspiracy I just created. Detroit's like, "Hey, check it out, our dome fell. Now we're gonna be better," and Minnesota's like, "Yeah, hold my beer. My dome fell. I got a brand new stadium. Rah!"
Yeah. We get snowed in, so do we get a
Next,
stadium?
next up, Chicago Bears.
It's the Edmund Fitzgerald all over again. Wow, and Illinois just kicked a field goal with 0 seconds left on the clock to beat Tennessee 30-28. I stand by what I said earlier. The SEC is the little brother in football to the Big Ten.
That's cute.
That's one game.
Illinois just beat Tennessee. Go Bears. Yeah. Well,
Go
except
Bears.
again, but yeah.
Go Bears. Yeah.
Yeah, that was what a kick. Man.
They just lost to a team that Indiana hung 70 on.
I mean,
That's crazy.
It was
Crazy
a good
to
football
think.
game, though. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was a good Tennessee.
That's kind of what I always. That's kind of always what I hope for. I just hope for good games. We got another one coming up tomorrow.
Yeah,
Texas, Michigan. I think both the coolest thing I think I've seen from all this is Underwood and Arch Manning going to where were they? They're at like a the hell was it? Some kind of like amusement park, and they're going on rides, and they were with a couple Make-A-Wish kids, and yeah, they're just doing a lot of cool stuff. I like that. There's no rivalry here. It's just these teams are going to shake hands. They're going to freaking go out there and smash heads.
No rivalry. Michigan's going to win by 50, bro.
Yeah, 50. There might be a combined 50 total points in this game. I believe there's like 20 players total sitting out between the two teams. Dude, it's going to be the game of backups.
Lil Archie's going to throw 4 picks.
Lil Archie?
Lil Archie. Yeah, Lil Archie. Lil Archie's going to throw 4 picks. Underwood's finally going to be unleashed. Take the chains off him. We're still talking about because he's not.
We're talking about Poggi actually calling the game now that Moore's not there. That the offense is going to be completely different because he doesn't have the handcuffs.
I just want to say one thing real quick. The money line, right? The money line only gives y'all a 4% chance to win.
Oh, the money line does, yeah. But I think that takes into consideration covering and everything else too, though.
Telling us well, you got to take in what just happened in the news too. That's what I'm saying.
You can take these balls.
Michigan's going to come out there and go, "We the Wolverines. We're going
to put you on the Barbie.
Creek heroes."
I wonder if Wolverines make good briskets.
Probably not.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out.
Where's this game being played at?
Orlando.
Miami, right?
Miami.
Basically a home game for Michigan.
It's like Make-A-Wish Stadium or something. Yeah. No, it's like Camping World Stadium or something in Miami, or maybe it's Orlando. It's Orlando, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Almost.
Round 2 is going to be a hell of a lot different than round 1.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you feel better.
I know what makes me feel better. Michigan by 50.
They're playing in Orlando, Camping World Stadium.
Yeah. See?
Nice.
Camping World. Camp. Michigan. Yeah. Camping destination of America. Camp. Basically backyard. Michigan football.
Texas hunts, and we like meat. So
the white-tailed deer are way better in Michigan.
We're gonna barbecue Wolverines.
You know, during hunting season, Wisconsin becomes the 4th largest army in the world.
You know, Wisconsin doesn't hold the biggest cheese celebration. It's down in Brazil, I think.
Actually, we have one too. That one down in Brazil is fake. I found that out.
You're just upset. It's okay. It's okay. They've been doing it for like 100 years or what now?
No, it's like 10 years, maybe 11.
It was more than 11.
We got cheese growing in factories older than that.
You got molded cheese growing in a factory.
That's how cheese grows. That's how you age cheese. And then you just cut that shit off.
You fuckers like blue cheese, probably.
I got a cheese.
Okay. Okay,
No, I don't
confession.
like blue
Yes,
cheese.
I do like blue cheese. I like moldy cheese, Paul. Yes, I'm a connoisseur of moldy cheese. I do like my moldy cheese.
I'm
My
going upstairs. I'm going
Munsters.
upstairs after this. I'm gonna eat my mozzarella cheese whips.
There you go.
But are
Right
you
there.
dipping it in marinara sauce or blue cheese?
He's not dipping that in blue
I ain't
cheese.
dipping
No.
it in nothing. I just eat
Buff-
the goddamn cheese.
Hey, I'm a big buffalo wing guy, Paul. I like it spicy, so I do enjoy myself.
I've got a hot
little blue
take.
cheese sometimes. Yeah.
Plain wings at Buffalo Wild Wings are terrible.
Yes.
Oh,
naked.
Buffalo
I don't-
Wild Wings.
The
Terrible.
only good thing about Buffalo Wild Wings is their sauce.
Next Tuesday, we will have a wing off. Yeah, we gotta talk up naked wings, glazed wings, smoked wings, deep
First of all, who's eating
fried
naked
wings. Naked wings are just naked wings are very popular at Hooters. It's just no see. Yeah, just
you know. Listen, this might not
I bet
sit
they
well
are.
with-
Cut that.
This might not sit well with a bunch of people, and I apologize, but I'm sorry, not sorry.
Hooters
If
has
you eat
terrible
naked
wings.
wings,
Yeah.
if you eat naked wings,
Yeah.
you're a pussy.
Cut that.
That seems very violent for no reason. And don't you put pineapple on pizza?
I do
Hell
put pineapple
no.
on pizza.
That's hell.
It's
Don't
me.
put that devil-
Yeah.
Don't put that devil
You
stuff
do
on
something.
me.
Hold on. There was something that you do that's weird too.
Go ahead.
He's a now don't eat pie guy or
remember.
cake or something.
I don't eat pie.
Pie, yeah, doesn't eat pie.
Yeah, that's weird too.
That's not as weird as
Hey,
pineapple.
hey
on pizza.
Paul, did you know in Wisconsin it's illegal not
Not
to
eating
serve a
pie
piece
is
of
just
pie?
as weird as eating plain wings.
Paul, do you want to hear
Eating
something
blue
weird?
cheese is like eating dry feet from your neighbor.
In
Blue cheese is
Wisconsin,
terrible. You and I are on the
It
same
used to
page.
be illegal to not serve pie, a slice of pie with cheese on it. It used to be illegal.
Kind of sick psychopath stuff is that?
I knew you were going to see this.
Just, you put whipped cream. You put whipped cream on your
Yeah.
pie. No, you don't even eat pie. So
I don't like whipped cream. Period.
pineapple and ham on pizza. That's good with sauerkraut. What world did you just come from?
That's a no.
Whoa!
That's a hell no.
With see,
Listen, it was
I
already
keep
bad
it
with pineapple
simple.
and ham, right? It's already bad pineapple ham together. But you're adding sauerkraut.
Listen. I've always said that the pizza covers all portions of the food triangle. A slice of pizza is all portions of the food
Yeah,
triangle.
You ain't ever seen that before, Paul?
That looks disgusting.
What the? Why you
Is that a
put
sliced
That-
cheese from a
that-
wrapper?
Yeah, Wisconsin. That's cheese, man. The cheese on the pizza. Absolutely, 100%. It used to
That
be
is not how
used to
you
be a
do that.
law in Wisconsin. Yeah.
That is not how you do that.
Nice.
Are you guys gonna eat that?
No,
Is that what you guys do?
I don't like apple pie. Listen, there's only a couple pies that I'll even eat. Joe's Pizza has that. All right.
I'm not doing that. I can tell you right now.
You're not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
It was all right. Here it is. 1935, Wisconsin passed a law that required restaurants to serve a small amount of cheese and butter with meals. However, did not mention apple pie, but there was a restaurant that it was inducted into law.
That's a tragedy.
That's a weird thing. Yeah, it's been repealed though.
I found a
God bless.
breakfast.
It's
pizza
they were
frozen.
gonna make people do that. They were like, nah, that's probably freaky
Christ,
weird.
That is diabolical stuff, bro. What is happening up there?
We like cheese.
I like cheese.
Listen, I like cheese too. Don't get it twisted. I love cheese.
You
Love
just
it.
you don't like the variations of mixing your cheese with other.
Well, it depends on
other
what we're
items.
mixing it with. Blue
Yeah.
cheese smells like feet.
Wait, what did you do?
Blue cheese smells like feet.
A lot of things. A lot of cheeses smell like feet.
It sounded
It's like dogs that got Frito paws.
cheese.
Charles,
cheese.
you have dogs, right? You guys both have dogs. Do your
I have
dogs
three.
do your dogs' feet smell like Fritos?
Well, I'm not smelling their feet.
You don't.
I'm
Why
not
not? Got to smell their feet. They
Because
got to.
their armpits.
They smell like Fritos, man.
It's
My
their
dog's
armpits.
paws smell
Dogs-
like Fritos.
Yeah, dogs
Yeah.
smell.
How did we get here?
Because it's Frito feet, man. I'm telling you. Because you were talking about cheese, stinky feet cheese. Yeah.
But how did we get on?
Cut that. That's how we got here. We got here from stinky cheese feet.
Oh yeah,
Sir,
dogs.
I'm
Cut
not
that,
smelling
yeah.
their feet. I'm
Yeah,
not
dogs'
smelling
paws
their
are their armpits. Yeah, so
feet. No, I'm not doing it.
Dogs
I'm not
dogs
doing
can't sweat, so that it's got to just be a natural odor, right?
Through their paws, yes.
Yeah,
That's not happening.
Yes.
Stanky feet.
See,
That is
so they're sniffing dog pits.
Yeah,
I'm not
dog
doing
pits.
it. That sounds terrible.
Stinky dog feet. Yeah. How did we get here? How did we
You
get
sound
here,
like a
Paul?
terrible
Us
idea.
here, motherfucker.
We're here because of you here.
You
We were just fine.
We were on the highway. You took an exit to the big ball of yarn. And now here the fuck we are.
Big ball of
Now
yarn.
we're over here sightseeing and shit.
We're running around. Big Ben, Parliament. Big Ben, Parliament.
Stay on the fucking interstate. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
You want to over here get off of Route 66?
Jeez.
All right. Now that we've been talking about this, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat some tacos
All right.
and cheese.
All right.
Listen,
Sounds good.
That's some
Y'all got
quesadillas I gotta eat.
Are the Bears going to win Sunday? No.
Come on, Charles.
He's gonna say that every time.
No.
He's a Packer. He's
Lions
supposed
by-
to say that.
Lions by 50.
No. I think this game's going to end in a tie.
Yeah.
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you?
I think Jake Bates is. Yeah, you're fucking right.
I don't even know how that's
I think
possible.
Jake
But
Bates
yeah.
is going to kick a fucking 60-yard field goal to tie.
As
it
a
on the
Bears
overtime.
fan, yes, I think the Bears are gonna win on Sunday. As two Packer fans, they're like, hell no, it's not
I
gonna
want
happen.
anybody to win. Now that tie's back in the scenario, I want them to fucking tie.
There
That'd
you
be so
go.
awesome.
Fantastic.
Changes nothing.
Yeah, I don't even care if Minnesota wins because of it. Whatever.
It is what it is, right? They win, they win.
You just want everybody in the division to match you.
Yeah, everybody's got to have a tie. The only benefit is if you guys both get a tie, we all get a tie.
We all get a tie. I just think that's fair. But I mean, analytically, I do think that defensively, every game is a coin flip for both of these teams. So
Our defense is
offensively, the Packers are going to lose on Sunday. Oh yeah, now who's just making shit up?
I think he's on to something.
We appreciate
he's on
the
to
comments,
something.
Charles. It keeps you on your toes.
I think he might be on to something.
Yeah.
It's a coin flip. But
50. That's where he's saying 50.
if the Green Bay Packers,
Hey, Paul, Packers by 50. 50% chance they win, 50% chance they lose.
There
That's
you go.
what he means.
I like
if the
that.
Packers
That's what he
practice
means.
That
squad,
sounds
Yeah.
logical. That sounds more logical.
if the Packers practice squad, who will win by 50, beats Minnesota, Minnesota has a much bigger deal going on than Green Bay is healing. Like, if we play any starter at all, I'm telling you, fire Matt LaFleur. And that's the first time you've ever heard me say that.
I don't want him here next year.
He's
Right
just
Like, I don't want him fired. But if starters play, I want him fired. Right? Because right
Now
now,
you
it's
just-
like,
I got a question because I'm
oh
about
boy,
tired
oh
of
boy.
this.
Here we go.
What is Matt LaFleur's deal with 4th and 1 running it out of a shotgun? What the hell is his problem?
only team in the NFL to do it multiple times this
Like,
season.
oh my god! Like it doesn't work.
yeah.
Why do you keep doing it? Like, why do you keep doing this to yourself?
I just answered you, bro. You said it doesn't work. The only
Yet.
answer is yet.
Yet.
It just doesn't work yet. The law of averages says it's gonna work one time.
He's got the
Also,
Dan Campbell
the definition of
attitude with 4
insanity
counts.
is
Yeah.
It's gonna
doing
be
the same thing
playoff.
over and over again, expecting a different result. The
You
man
think
is
I'm-
insane.
You
That's
think
insanity,
I'm not going
yes.
to, but in fact, I'm going to.
Twice. Like, I just don't understand. Every time he does it, I instantly go to social media and I just see Packer fans just crashing out. It's like,
We're all, even the people
they
in the press
hate it.
at this point. There's
Crap.
a small groan that
We're gonna
goes
crash
across.
out on this one.
Man.
100%. 100 times out of 100, we're gonna crash out because Charles says 4th down and 1 out of the shotgun has not worked
Yeah.
yet.
Listen,
Jesus
Cut
Hey,
that.
Hey, at least he's consistent. At least he's consistent.
He's 1,000% consistent with this. He also has said Green Bay by 50. every
it's 4
time.
down,
So
and we're in the playoffs. It's only got to work one time.
that's 100% true 100% of the time. It's only got to work
I didn't work
one
100%
time.
of the time.
Yeah.
And the moment it works, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to look at everyone in the world and go, huh, and turn back around.
Told you so.
He's gonna come back next Tuesday. He's gonna be like, "Told you so."
Well,
I win.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't the play. Maybe it was the players. Huh.
Well, you had your backup and your starter do it, and it doesn't work.
Hate the player.
So maybe it's the practice.
Not the game, Paul.
Right. You know what? There's another stipulation.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt LaFleur, you get fired if you play the starters, or while playing the practice squad, you don't do the 4th and 1 shotgun run.
Oh, so you want him to do it, regardless?
Yeah, absolutely, because it's
at this point, it's part of your repertoire. You might as well keep it funky.
Listen, you cut yourself, the blood is red. You can't do nothing about it. Why be upset about it?
Listen, I gotta like the confidence. I can't even be mad at it. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
it's coming from the guy who
Packers
knows
by 50.
Green Bay's gonna win by 50 every time. Like
4th and 1, they got a shotgun.
Listen, I say it, but I can know it. All right, that's all I'm saying. I can feel it. Maybe most of the time it's because the total score is 50 or a team almost reaches 50. But 50 gonna be there, baby. All righty. You guys got anything else you wanted to add?
I'm just ready for Sunday.
Can't wait.
I feel like the season went by way too fast.
It did. We busted through it.
I'm ready to go into Chicago or Philadelphia and send everyone home crying.
Crying with joy because
I'm
we
not.
whooped that ass.
It's comma. Send everyone home crying, comma.
Nope. You can't listen, win or lose. I'm not gonna cry because
not you.
And I'm almost certain all the Bears fans that I've run across.
All right,
guy, you let me know.
here. I bet you an episode jersey swap that if Green Bay plays the Bears in the playoffs, that Green Bay beats Chicago by 10.
I'm still not wearing it.
If you take the bet and I win, you have to.
I'm not wearing it, and I'm not taking the bet.
No.
So what about
not that confident yet?
What about this?
I'm just never wearing that bitch.
It's the time it works every time, just not yet. Listen, I'm just saying, there's a solid chance.
Yeah,
if you ever place a bet with me that hasn't included me wearing a Green Bay jersey, I'm going to decline it 100 times.
The only way this is going to happen is if Chicago slips out of the 2 and goes to the 3. Green Bay wins that game, and they end up somehow meeting in the NFC Championship game. And Paul makes a bet that the Bears will make it to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. Charles, if Green Bay ends up beating the Bears and going to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl, that should be the only way you guys have a bet with the jersey, because it's the only way that it could actually happen, because they can meet and they will meet more than likely.
Let me get closer to the mic so you can.
And Green Bay will win.
I am waiting for it, Paul. I'm ready.
I am never wearing a Green Bay jersey.
Green Bay Packers jersey.
Ever.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen.
There's more context to it.
Olivia, come here. Olivia.
Yeah. Now it's Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers.
Are me and you. What fans are we?
Chicago Bears.
All right. And who are we never going to wear?
Green Bay Packers.
Because they
say never.
Because they what? Because they what? All right. God bless you.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Burn. You got burned.
We're never doing that.
It's fine.
It never.
There will be a bet.
Never.
There will be a bet, and then I will probably end up losing that bet.
I will do all the bets on the world, but the moment that you include a jersey swap, where
something's going to rise tomorrow.
Put on diarrhea green on my back, I'm not doing it.
Green.
You can wear the winter whites.
I'm not doing anything with that toilet bowl sign on the side.
What about you won't wear the Green Bay throwbacks that look like turds?
Nope.
I'm just listen. There will be a bet. Bears beat Packers. It took you 5 quarters, and our practice squad, and our practice squad.
I don't care.
In the last 4 games we've played, you've won 2 and we've won 2. And the 2 you've won have been against our practice squad.
So you want to say that you guys are better than us, right? That's what you're saying, right? This year,
hypothetically.
That's what he's saying. No, that's what he's saying. That's what this man is saying, right? Yeah. So because of that, I did a little bit of research today. I pulled a Charles.
Okay. We're ready for it.
So we've played 10 teams, not including week 18. We've played 10 teams, right?
Yeah.
And ultimate record, the record from those 10 teams, you are 7-2-1, and we are 8-3. Again.
Nice. That's really good. Against playoff teams this year, you're 3-1.
We played the exact same 10 teams.
Against playoff teams this year, you guys are 3-1, and we're 2-4.
Yeah.
Again, I don't care how we won.
I'm agreeing with you.
So again,
it makes this conversation a little bit weird, but yes, I'm agreeing with you on that.
Makes it weird. 50%.
It's the fact that he has to say something nice.
It hurts. No. Trust me, it doesn't feel good for him. It definitely burns a little bit.
I'm just saying, it is what it is. You beat last year's practice squad, and you beat this year's practice squad. You haven't beat us yet.
You want to know the common denominator? All that we beat you. That's all that matters.
The other common denominator is our practice squad.
The only point that matters in that sentence is beat.
Practice squad. Oh, sorry.
Beat.
Practice squad.
You said we could have beat your mock draft picks.
Yeah, well, when you lose to the Green Bay Packers for decades, I understand how you come to this feeling.
I don't care about the last 10 decades. I'm worried about what's happening this year.
Green Bay by 50. Yeah, but we're not even there yet. There's a solid chance that Green Bay ends up playing Philadelphia. So I didn't want to do this yet. This is Patrick's fault, I think.
They're not going to take that bet.
Probably.
No,
like I said, there's a hypothetical way that they end up playing in the NFC Championship.
The only way I make a bet with you, if we end up in the NFC Championship, it cannot include jerseys.
Here's the kicker.
Or any Green Bay Packer material involved.
Here's the thing. The bet that will open you up to the first jersey swap is one that's so confident that you feel like the bet is the same as the sun rising tomorrow.
All right, let's just for a second here. Let's pull one thing.
If the sun doesn't rise tomorrow,
let's pull this. Let's pull this.
I'm not ever gonna do it.
Pull this up right here. All right, right now, Seattle is in the 1 with the potential to keep the 1 if everything started today.
Right.
Green Bay, Chicago. Let's put you up here. If you end up somehow playing, well, I guess Green Bay would end up playing in this scenario. Would end up playing in the NFC, the second round of the playoffs. Well, so yeah, there is no potential for them to meet each other in the NFC Championship game. So forget that, I guess. Yeah, I thought I'm wrong.
We either play the Bears.
The only way we end up in the NFC Championship game is Philly has to take the 2 seed. That's the only possible scenario.
Not even then.
Yeah.
Green Bay doesn't switch.
Now Green Bay stays.
It's who we play.
Yeah, see right here. Even if you guys get the 3 or the 2, it doesn't matter.
And you're playing the Rams, which is a much like y'all got to play the Rams.
Yeah.
Who up until 2 weeks ago was the best team in the NFL.
Listen, again, whether we play the Rams or you guys, I'm still happy with the season.
I know. That's what a reason.
However, we have a better shot playing you guys.
We have a much better shot playing you.
The only thing you have a shot at
we have the same shot.
Listen,
50-50.
No, not us and the Bears. I'm saying
him
and the Sun. The sun rising tomorrow and the Bears beating the Packers in the playoffs. It's the same probability.
Same probability.
Listen, as soon as Jordan Love sees Booker coming across that corner, he's gonna just
You want to talk about the bounty gate?
It wasn't no bounty gate. Stop being a little
bounty gate. It's the only way you could win.
tell your quarterback stop being a little pussy.
Listen, I can't do that because we both agree that that's the truth. But I'm not going to argue against you when you bring up points that I agree with. Even in the middle of an argument we're having, I don't care.
He's like,
I will swerve that pothole every time, bro.
like you are absolutely
Yes.
1,000% correct.
Every time he stays on the ground for a little bit too long, I'm in our chat going, man, this guy's a bitch.
Oops. Yeah.
But I'm used to like Brett Favre and then Payne killing Rodgers. You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe Jordan needs to go into that dark room that Aaron Rodgers went to.
The Rams did not look good yesterday against the Falcons, and they didn't look good against Carolina either. So, and that was kind of the main point of this.
But I'm still not counting the Rams out. And by
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think the Rams, Eagles, Packers, Bears are going to be better for TV. But to me personally, I don't think it matters. I mean,
it's still going to be a hell of a game regardless.
Philadelphia doesn't even know if they're going to hand the ball off or throw it to AJ Brown. Like they don't know what one to do and when to do it. So
it wasn't no damn.
I just like poking the bear.
But man, I mean, even Denver looked really, really good, and then they played Jacksonville.
Came in there and
now Jacksonville looks really, really good, right? But then just struggling the last couple. It's like,
yeah.
But again, how many quarters in a game? There's 4.
Well, Matthew Stafford tied Brett Favre's record for most pick sixes in a career. Yeah,
and just so everyone else is aware, in the chat we were all talking about this beforehand, and I was sometimes the Green Bay Packers give you 5 quarters, and everyone's like, LOL.
And Caleb Williams is still not the problem in Chicago.
No,
listen,
not at all.
Here's the kicker: when you got a hole the size of Texas in a dam, you don't realize the small cracks. Caleb Williams is going to be the problem.
No, Jordan Love is the problem because he's
Jordan Love ain't no problem.
He's fragile like this paper.
Caleb Williams is only good. Maybe Packers call back.
The Favres. Yes, sir.
If they want to throw a bunch of breaks.
I think he just started a podcast. Brett Favre did.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Is he using Mississippi money?
No.
I mean, if he's in Mississippi, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
He's guessing probably using the Mississippi utilities.
Mississippi money.
The only thing Caleb Williams does amazing is run for his life and chuck the ball in an amazing fashion.
He is not the problem in Chicago.
Yeah.
At all.
I don't think he's problem.
No, I think he's going to.
He's not. Yeah, for you guys.
That's a good segue, but no. I'm not taking that pothole either.
No, you don't want to leave. There's not a hill. There's no hill to die on here. No, none.
What that dude got in here to say?
All right, I want to go eat some tacos and damn mozzarella cheese.
All right.
You just get used to that because you're going to be eating that all playoff because you're going to be watching everybody else play.
You too, mother.
No, we're all gonna be. We're making it past the first.
No, we're owners.
I'll send him some crow. I'll send him some crow jerky if they end up losing. There we go. You can eat crow. Then you can eat crow.
We are stomping y'all's ass.
If anybody ever sends me crow jerky, I will immediately go to war against them.
I got a coworker that apparently eats it.
It's crow jerky.
Crow,
like the
jerky.
bird.
Yeah, like we'll talk. We'll talk about this. We will talk about this next week. We'll talk about this next week.
If anybody sends me crow jerky, I'm going to war with you.
That has to have disease in it.
I'll be outside your house at 6 a.m. blaring Spice Girls "Wanna Be My Lover" type.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know if it's true.
No
if
way people eat that.
I swear to God, he says that he's tried it before. So we'll see.
I do want to try. Gator
tomorrow.
Cheese. With all of that said, I want to appreciate everyone who stopped by, chit-chatted, talked. We appreciate the hell out of you. Miss Mickey Gal, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you.
Bear down.
All the way. Yeah, all the way.
The way down.
All the way.
Oh, look at this.
All the way.
Yeah,
we appreciate
your throat.
All the way down.
If our practice squad shows up and we wow.
I
understand why that AI picture made me look the way I did the other day. I should never take my glasses off in the show again.
You have those eyes. You have the eyes.
Those
They're
crazy
black.
eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen the sun in so long, man.
what time is it? So
what color are you talking right now?
I can, when certain people sing, I can see the color.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm gonna send you one of these when we beat you.
There you go. Yeah, he's gonna send you that jersey. All right.
All right. And I'll do the same thing the co-owner of that bar in Door County did to that shirt that nobody should have done too.
That's fine.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Did that make sense?
If you record it, that still clarifies that you got the jersey in your presence and you touched it.
Believe in monsters. Hell yeah.
Every day.
Monsters of the Midway.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Yeah.
So is your team.
No, they're not. Take care. Go Bears. You take care as well. And listen, thank you all for stopping by. We appreciate you and understand that the world is a much better place with you in it.
Yo, it's time to dip. Lights low and the mic off. Boys with the heat, yeah, we blast like a Molotov. Said what we said, no regrets in the air. If you ain't subscribed yet, bitch, don't you dare. Rate it 5 stars. Hit that share like a blunt. Tell your homies, tell your mama we on front. We the truth in the booth, no cap, just flamed. If you fuck with the crew, you remember the name. It's goodbye, goodbye to the tribe. We fucking love you, now feel this vibe. Out this bitch with a mic drop kiss. Thanks for riding, we gone, but you won't miss.